Welcome back to Afternoon Live. This year marks the 40th anniversary of the iconic Northwest movie, The Goonies. Our next guest loves the movie so much, he bought the Goonies house in Astoria and is bringing it back to its former Goonies glory. Here to share more, we welcome Goonies superfan and now the owner of the Goonies house, Behman Zakeri. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys. You are so busy because the big anniversary is coming up, so I'm really thankful that we've gotten a few minutes of your time today.
I'm glad to be here.
Tell me about what you've been up to renovating the house to exactly as we've seen it in the movie.
Well, I wish I could take credit for the actual renovation itself. I just was the visionary, but we had an incredible construction crew, JP Connolly and his entire team, all the art designers, everybody that came together for this renovation. It was probably the most skilled, talented people that we could have hoped for, and now it's done.
How did you find the perfect person for this?
We actually didn't find him. He found us.
Yeah.
So our production company, when we decided this was going to be something we were going to move forward with, JP reached out to them and said, I want this.
Yes.
No one else can be the one. I will get on this right now. We will make this happen, but you cannot let anybody else do this project.
Which is kind of the same approach that you took to buying the house initially.
Yes.
So it makes perfect sense.
Makes perfect sense. And he's such a Goonie. He's such a fan, number one, which is why he decided to do this. And he put in all this work prior to the show being effectively greenlit.
Incredible.
You know? Yeah.
Tell me about the big weekend coming up, because it is the 40th anniversary, so you had a deadline to get this big renovation done.
We did, and it was, to be honest, super stressful because we had pledged like 2 years ago that we were going to do this. The house had not been renovated, I mean, up to like the last few months, but we had been kind of piecing everything together, and what a relief now that it's done. It's incredible.
So we can celebrate.
We can celebrate authentically. I mean, we've got everything that we promised. The Rube Goldberg contraption in the front yard.
Awesome.
With the chicken that lays the egg. It's all there. Now, the chicken's robotic, so I don't want animal control people coming after me. It's not a real chicken. But everything works, and the inside of the house, the interior of the house, looks exactly like it did in the movie. Every prop, every piece of carpet, every piece of wallpaper, JP knocked it out of the park.
So cool. Can people come and see the outside right now? Is that safe for the moment?
It is. It is. The neighbors asked that Goonies park a couple blocks away, walk to the house, and be respectful of the neighbors in the neighborhood, obviously. But yes, the house is visible. Just walk up the driveway, take some pics, and of course do the truffle shuffle.
I was going to say, I've seen some awesome videos on your social media of people cannot stop coming up and doing the truffle shuffle.
Well, I mean, come on, that's like one of the most iconic moments of Goonies. And how do you not let people do the truffle shuffle right in front of the Goonies house? That's part of the magic.
Take me back to the beginning of this as a kid watching the movie for the first time. How does this all culminate now that 40 years later it's such a big part of your life, and for so many people you're bringing so much joy?
I think I speak for the whole Goonies community because I, first and foremost, just am a Goonie. I was a kid that grew up in the 80s, rode bikes like the kids, and I identified as one of those, you know, what do you call them? Underdogs, outcasts, just rejects, whatever you want to call it. That was us, you know. We were dirt poor. We didn't have anything. And the dream was, let's find a treasure map and let's go find this treasure. And that way we're rich and, you know, we save our house and our parents from going under foreclosure. I mean, it was a pipe dream as a kid. And just blessed that we were selected by the previous owner. She graciously picked us, even though we weren't the highest offer, and trusted us, most importantly, to do the right thing for the Goonies and for the community.
It sounds like some of the actual original Goonies are going to be there to celebrate for the big weekend. Can you reveal anything about that?
I can because it's public now. So we're getting Mouth, Andy, and Jake Fratelli. So Corey Feldman, Kerry Green, and Robert Davi. And Mark Marshall will be there, who was Steven Spielberg's assistant when Goonies was filmed.
So cool.
And he also was George Lucas's assistant during Empire Strikes Back.
Oh my gosh.
And also Troy's father, who was the evil guy that was trying to buy the Goondocks to build a golf course. Kurt Hansen's going to be there, I heard, along with Sheriff, the guy that played the sheriff.
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
You've gotten to meet some of these people already at some certain conventions and things. Do you have some favorites? We've got some photos. Oh, Sean Astin, how awesome.
Yeah, so Sean Astin he's obviously the lead Goonie in the movie, right? He's the one leading the way, he finds a treasure map. And if it wasn't for Mikey, you know, the kids don't go and find one
They
on
have no
Willie's Treasure.
chance,
They have no
yeah.
chance. He's the one that gave the "It's Our Time" speech.
Yeah.
We met Martha Plimpton. What a sweetheart.
Oh, wonderful.
We met Carrie Green, Andy, you Goonie.
Oh my
you know,
gosh.
and everybody else. We met the Fratellis. They're both in real life, in my opinion, very close to the Fratellis. At
Okay.
least they played it really well when we
Yeah.
were there. And we met the others, so the only one we haven't met yet
Okay.
is Josh Brolin.
Oh, okay.
So Brolin's on our bucket list,
We're going to get him.
and we're gonna get him. He's got to come back to the house.
What's
for sure.
it like for you when you get to see these people and share them what you've been up to? I imagine they're kind of blown away by the whole project.
Yeah, actually, I think they're happy that fans got the house. I know Sean Astin was one of the first that said,
Yeah.
the first thing he told me when he met me was, "You guys get it,
Oh, yeah.
and you've got my full support." And that was just heartwarming to know that we got Mikey's support, and then Corey Feldman. So Mouth has been extremely supportive. Anything
Wow.
you guys need, I want to be there to help the fandom. I want to help with the house.
Yeah.
And Corey's been incredible, and the rest of them as well. So it's an honor.
Well, it's not very often that those guys make a movie and 40 years later it so resonates this much that there's a whole festival built around it. I mean, that's pretty cool. You've got some props to share with us today.
Yeah,
Tell me
you
about,
know,
is there a big map down here?
Yeah, I brought a treasure map. It may or may not lead you to a pirate treasure. So we've got Donald, who is in Las Vegas. He's got a prop company, and he redesigns a lot of stuff. He made this for us from
okay.
scratch. And then I've got a framed one that's got Richard Donner's original autograph.
Oh, wow.
With almost every cast member. We're missing Josh Brolin.
Josh!
We're missing Josh.
Okay.
And, you know what? We haven't met Key yet. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
We didn't meet Data yet. I left, and he's a superstar now. So we need Key
Yeah.
and Josh to sign it. I've also got Copper Bones here.
Whoa.
I've got
that
the
is
skeleton
so
key.
Cool.
And I've got the doubloon right here.
Oh my gosh.
And these were made for us as well. These are incredible props. We keep these at the house, so everybody.
Very awesome.
It's where they belong, right?
Well, we've been following along, and we're so excited for the big weekend to finally be here. And thank you so much for sharing with us.
Very welcome. We want every Goonie to feel welcome.
Yeah.
Bring the family. Astoria is a very friendly town, very warming, such a neat little town that just holds so much history and very magical. I mean, it's just hard to
Truly.
explain until you visit there.
It's a really special place.
It's really no doubt why Richard Donner and Steven Spielberg picked that town to film Goonies.
For sure. We're going to have all the information about the big weekend on our website. Thank you again for being here.
You're welcome. We
Goonies
hope everybody
never
can
say die.
get there. Goonies
Okay.
never say die.
We'll have all that information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.